Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Scarlet Tower. Welcome back if you caught my previous coverage. It is, I guess I would describe it as if Vampire Survivors had really pretty pixel art. So it looks like I get to carry over all of my save. It came out in 1.0 today, so I can just play as whoever I want. I don't know, do we want to just play as the extremely Night Elf coded Night Elf? Sure. Let's see. I don't remember. I think, okay, so I've done this. Beating Vale de Pinheiro Nocturno Corruption 3. Nightpine Valley. Okay. So we've got to get up to Corruption level 3 before I can actually get to this one. This one's got tentacles now. Yeah, that's expected. No, it's not. What am I saying? Sure. First difficulty level is just more tentacles. You know, I swear I've seen that in a video game before where the difficulty levels are like kind of insane nonsense. Okay, so we have, can I see what my base staff does? No, I cannot. So we've got a couple of different things. Each of these actually gets me kind of a passive ability associated with them. We might as well go with the Frost Staff for the time being. Shoots icy shards every 5 seconds, 12 damage applying chill. There we go. So Frost Staff, Elementalist, and the Moonlight Staff, Alchemist. So these actually do have like kind of upgrade families. So Glacial Staff, Frost Staff. Let's see. What does Fading Formula do? When you accumulate an even number of alchemical mirror charges, gain immunity to damage. Nope, we're gonna just stack a bunch of elementalist stuff, I suppose, for the moment. We will just make it work. Dang, they really did a good job with the special effects here. I know it's like kind of neither here nor there. You know, of course, tons of these games have beautiful special effects and pixel art. Otherwise, I probably, no, I would potentially still be playing them. Oh, we actually have a mini-map. I can explore and look around, and I probably should. Let's grab some upgrades for my staff and see what we actually have in this area. So that's just some food. What are you? I don't know. Oh, it's a healing totem looking thing. Presumably. But yeah, I'm kind of a vain person. I like games that look good. That look good and cohesive. Ooh, Frost Scythe. Smith, though. I don't know, let's just go for a reroll. We're looking for things that kind of work. None of these were. We could banish some of these. Increase damage by 50. Sure. Let's just have my staff get wicked strong, considering it already is attacking kind of nigh constantly and doing a ton of damage. Oh, that bat's mine. Also got to remember, I do have a dash. Okay, Smith, now let's just keep working on this one. I know there's evolutions too. I do not remember what they are. Ah, so you can see our different passives here. So we have Alchemical Mirror. So alchemical weapons have a 5% chance to grant you an Alchemical Mirror charge. When any other mastery is triggered, an alchemical mirror charge is consumed, and the mastery happens twice. Additionally, every alchemy mirror charge retaliates for 500 magical damage to enemies who hit you. Max charges +1 per 10 faith. Chance to activate 1% plus per perseverance. And then reflected damage. So I guess what we want to do is figure out how to raise our faith and our perseverance. Kind of for both of these. So elementalists have a chance to apply frostfire to enemies under the effects of burning or freezing. Frostfire deals 1,000 magical damage over 5 seconds if the target's frozen. Freezing duration is increased if they're burning. The burning explodes. So duration goes up, chance to activate, and then total damage. Cool. Yeah, only partially. Oh no, that tentacle is a bit tougher than most other enemies. What was I even going to say? I don't know. I just I like that system. It's going to take a while before I even understand how to make the most of it, if ever. Let's see. Hypothermia. Freeze depletes 5% of the target's max health as if they're affected by frostfire. Sure. Yeah, let's just go kind of all in on elementalism for the time being. I might want to look into boosting my faith, but I'm not entirely sure on how to do that yet. Let's see, Thunderstaff. Summons lightning bolts on enemies every 7 seconds. Sure, we want to just grab as many of those as possible. So So we can also see fusion with Glacial Staff, Fire Staff, Vampire Staff, and Skeleton Staff. Doesn't look like my Moonlight Staff has anything. I'm gonna keep trying to get my Frost Staff up to absolute maximum. Ooh, we got a chest. A chest. Templar Shield, Fire Staff, Exothermia, but we already have that, and Twin Mirrors. I mean, I guess I might as well grab the Fire Staff and just kind of crank these. Oh, wait, take all? Oh, that was a stacked chest. Unfortunately, the Templar Shield probably isn't particularly useful for me. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to kind of demolish everything in my path and we'll just hope for the best. Oh, you can also see all of our, like, passives up here on the top. Glacial Staff. Okay. So I can spend skulls. A lot of skulls. So increases crit chance, increases armor, increases max HP, but I have to kill quite a lot of enemies to even be able to use that. So we're just not even going to think about it for quite some time. Do we just wander around? I mean, we know where a shop is. I could just run north. Oh, nope. Alternatively, I think we got a treasure chest. Treasure chest. Okay, all damage received is reduced by 1% for every ally on the field. Eh. Sure, let's work on hypothermia. And the chest just has hypothermia. So we might as well snag more of that. I forget if this game has magnets. I want to say it does, but I have no memory of it. Let's see, Glacial Staff damage, yeah. I don't know when we get evolutions, but this way at least we're kind of primed and ready for a Super Frost Staff. What does the Fire Staff fuse with? The Bibble. Oh no, that's the Thunder Staff. Fire Staff is here, pairs with the Holy Staff and Skeleton Staff. When you accumulate an even number of alchemical charges, gain immunity to damage, gain twice as many when you're below X amount of HP. Now let's just keep going for hypothermia. It seems genuinely pretty strong to do so. Let's see, Thunder Staff, Fire Staff. I guess I'll go for the Thunder Staff. Once we've started fusing some of my staves together, I'll probably poke at some of the other options. Let's see. Do I keep... Yeah. I'm probably just going to keep leveling up my main actives, because I can evolve those. We also have, like, oh, Vengeful Wrath, Explosion, Adrenal Rush. I'm just trying to keep on top of everything that's going on here. There's a lot all at once, and it's neat to see these games develop so much over time. Especially when they go out of their way to add, like, interesting interlocking and layered systems. Not to say necessarily that, like, a lot of bullet heavens are kind of... Well, no. I will say that. A lot of bullet heavens are kind of flat. They don't have a whole lot of interesting things going for them, and it becomes slightly agonizing playing, like, another game that's just like, hey, it's Vampire Survivors, but blank. And so I initially introduced this one as Vampire Survivors, but, you know, really nice looking. Ooh, the crystals combine. I like that. And I think that very much is still going to be one of the big selling points on this one. But it does feel like they really took people's advice to heart and said, like, hey, how do we make this more than just another Vampire Survivors? I think ultimately a lot of people are going to... Ooh, burn has a chance to apply Living Bomb. Sure. I don't think we're doing a whole lot of burn here, but I'll take it. It sounds like an interesting passive, and we already have one evolution primed and ready to go. Let's see. What was I going to say? I don't know. A lot of people will probably look at this at face value and just be like, yeah, it's more Vampire Survivors. See, it looks exactly like it. And you're not necessarily wrong. Ooh. 10% physical and magical damage for every potion purchased from the vendor. Unfortunately... It's going to be a while before I purchase a potion, unfortunately. But who knows, I might be able to get a decent amount of kills. And who are you? Alchemical research. Produce a potion. Moon potion. Sun potion. Oh, I see. So I have to get down here. I have to go grab both of these bits. Yep, that was the sun potion. All right. Let's see. Probably fire staff. It's not like I'm taking any damage, much damage here, so I might as well just go kind of nuts with this one. Oh, I went past. I got distracted. It's easy for me to get distracted. It's been a sleepy day. We have we ordered Shell a new desk because her old one doesn't go up and down. And it was starting to buckle a little bit, very specifically because, oh, there's a mid-boss. Or is that a boss? I have no idea. Okay, got the alchemists. They're just hanging? They're just hanging. I have no idea exactly what their goal is, but it doesn't matter that much. I guess they're just gonna hang out and help me, I suppose. When you reach the maximum armor, receive 25% max health. I don't even know how to do that, so I'm not gonna think about it too deeply. Pop the chest open. Water Staff Elementalist creates a water energy every 7 seconds that bounces through up to 20 enemies, dealing 50 damage. Is that the evolution? Yes. So we've combined both of our ice staves into like one thing now. Okay, so do we want to do Living Bomb? No, I'll probably keep working on the Moonlight Staff, seeing as we're using it kind of nigh constantly. We got a... Is this just a reroll charge? Looks like a reroll charge. I like the fact that there's an animation for these things coalescing into, like, one object. It's a nice little change of pace. It's not huge, but it's neat. Okay, decrease the cooldown on the water staff? Yeah. Oh, by 2. That's real good. I don't know how much lower it goes than that, but I still like the idea of it. Now, do we want to just actually start wandering around? I'm just going to hope there is a magnet somewhere in this world. I legitimately have... Oh, is it doing damage as kind of like an AoE? Okay. So they're little, effectively like boon shrines, sort of. Let's see, increases the area by 100%, applies chill, sure. Another treasure chest. Knife. I don't want a knife. Heck, I didn't even really want the Templar shield, and I probably shouldn't have picked it up, but whatever. I wonder if stuff that's like way off camera will coalesce into one gem, or if there's no real chance of that. Okay, bounces up to 40 enemies. Yeah, we might as well boost my evolutions to absolute maximum, especially because I don't think we have the pairing with anything else. Divine armor. Yeah, that doesn't pair with anything. It'd be interesting if you could double evolve something. Wait. Oh. Oh, my elemental, or my water staff, I don't know what it's made out of, actually. I was operating under the false assumption that it was my 2 ice staves together, but it looks like it might have actually been one of the other elemental staves that I picked up. So I actually just have the glacial staff. Well, we should probably go for the Bibble for the moment, seeing as we know the fire staff combines with it. I like the fact that evolutions are not just like these 2 things together. That is actually just like a bunch of combo weapons. There we go. Let's see. 3,500. Oh, we're not there yet. I'll probably just go for the crit chance. Let's see. Power Flux. Applying a damage over time effect has a chance of replicating the effect to nearby enemies. I like that. I like that a fair bit. All right. Let's just scoot through. Oh, there we go. So periodically, the map must update with useful new things. Okay, let's go for the crit chance, just extra damage, and then let's go see whatever is over to the right. When standing still, create a circle of light, healing all allies in an area. Or do we just keep going on Moonlit Staff? Yeah, let's just max out the Moonlit Staff for now. I don't know if the Moonlit Staff has an evolution. Or it does, but it's weird. It's not a combination thing. It shows up later. I want to say that's the truth, but I've completely forgotten it. I don't know why, but I've gone back like 20 years into my mind to remember random bad movies. Ooh, character? Well, I think I succeeded. Let's see. Do we want to just do... Well, my fire staff is max, so let's work on the Bibble. Oh, and so the these two characters are just going to be hanging out with me. Oh, that's the magnet. Increases all attributes by 5% with an additional 2% for each curse level. Sure. I'm just gonna hang out on this one too. I don't know how much left there is for me to grab. Okay. Now, are these shopkeepers different? Or are they kind of just the same dude at multiple times? Well, extra luck. We could also go for the extra crit. Unfortunately, I need way more hunter points than I currently have. Let's see. As long as you have faith, or as long as you have a shield, health regen increases. No, I'm going to just max out the bibs. Now, when it says inventory space, I guess it means these slots. And then we also have... Oh, no, these are talents. And that should just remain as such. Getting stuck on these trees here. Which I do remember being one of my main issues with the game originally. I'm kind of glad they didn't move away from it. Ish. I don't know, just because I remember that bit. Like, I don't necessarily know if having something being slightly frustrating as memorable is a good thing. Let's see. 5% after taking damage, recover HP equal to 10% of the damage. I don't think I care. Let's just go for the Templar shield for the time being. And what else do we have? Wait, no, it is telling me there is a chest there. Is it just like on the merchant? Must be. It was hiding behind. Raziel's Tome. Every 10 seconds summons the Raziel's Tome to orbit your body for 7 seconds, dealing 5 damage. Sure. That gives us another slot. Don't think it's been triggered yet. There's another chest. How far? Oh, they're hiding. Let's see. Pilgrimage Staff. Armor below health. I don't know if the Pilgrimage Staff is useful here. Because we need a Frost Staff. We need Divine Armor. There's also the Hellfire Staff, but I don't think that does anything for me. Let's just keep going. Templar Shield? Oh, it's nighttime. The wolves have showed up. Okay. New. Another Frost Staff. Well, I guess we are going to come up. Wait. How many staves do we have? Loyalty. Each faith point provides 1% physical power, 5 max health, and 1% attack speed and luck. Sure. How much faith do I have? How do I even know? Faith is 1. Oh. How do I increase that? I don't remember. I don't remember in the slightest. It's probably fine. It's probably something to do with grabbing the passive perks, maybe. Well, I guess more than anything else, I should be going for this frost staff so I can keep evolving my weapons down. I do also like the fact that the weapons are the ones that combine together, rather than the like a weapon and a passive. And maybe that's just kind of a me thing, but it's one of those where I like it when my weapons kind of combine down into one thing to give me space for even more. That feels satisfying when it happens. Let's keep working on that frost staff. And we have a treasure chest somewhere here. There it is. Easy enough to find. Hello. Hi. Okay. So water staff, twin mirrors. None of these are really new. The Brewmaster is actually pretty good. I haven't seen that one go by before. But yeah, that perk system is neat. I just wish I could figure out how the stat systems works. Because I'm pretty sure I'm still at Faith 1. Unless that's a meta progression thing and I just have to scale that out of combat. Okay, there's a chest. And it should give me the Blizzard Wand. Okay. There's a lot of chests. I was not expecting this number. We should probably also make our way back down to that alchemist. Whenever you accumulate an even number of alchemical charges, sure. Oh wait, perseverance point. Oh, I'm a dingle. It is literally a stat. Yeah, so it's just an option that shows up when I level up, saying like, hey, put a point into perseverance. I understand now. So I'm going to hang out here. I probably should dodge a little bit, but I am cutting through them pretty quick. I might want to find another magnet shrine at some point as well. Let's just kind of not be where they want me to be. Egg? Second egg? Okay. Chemical flux? Sure. We have 2 egg. I don't know why, but we have 2 egg. Either they mean something or they're like a meta progression thing. They could be new familiars? Yeah, does it show up on my inventory? No. I don't know. I suppose it doesn't matter that bad. Whatever they are, they're useful for something or for somebody. Just might not be me at the moment. Big yawn. Yeah, oh gosh, did I actually finish telling that story? Right. Hi, boss. Hold up. I guess I should care about this. Let's just go for the water thing. The flesh pope. And it's gross. I'm just gonna grab the chest real quick. Max that out. And just keep burning him. Ow, don't stand in the bad. So yeah, we ordered Shell a new IKEA desk because her previous one was starting to degrade. It was starting to bow because her... Ooh, we don't want a fire staff. Do we want to go for... Probably occultism. Even if it's not like the primo stat that I want to stack here. Probably still vaguely worth it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got stuck for a hot moment. Okay, twice as many alchemical mirror charges. Absolutely. If something here has an AoE and I don't like it. Okay, and it looks like we've helped them. Do we want a Thunderstaff? I don't think I do. We're looking for Holy Armor. That's the one we really want. Otherwise, we could get the Slime Staff now. What's it going to do here? Grab some of these? Yeah, we should just skadoodle back to the shopkeeper. Grab what I can off of him. The move speed is not a terrible option either. But I think I'm going to go for the luck. Get some better rarity stuff, maybe. Let's see. Circle of Light when standing still. I don't think I'm going to be able to really use it, unfortunately. Or I can use it right now. Sick. Ow. I was able to use it briefly, and then everything went bad. Oh boy. No, I think a lot of these, like, blood flies are going to harass me into oblivion, but that looks like food. I like food. Anyway, so we ordered Shell like a new, I think it's an Edison desk, which is what I have, one of the big metal standing desks. They're pretty good. I like them a lot. Let's just do Living Bomb. But so we'd ordered them. We got the legs in the tabletop, but it was kind of weird because effectively what happened was like, yeah, it'll be delayed like on the day you have a big doctor's appointment. It's like, okay, no, can't do that. Can it be any other day? Oh, sure. Yeah, we can set it up for like a couple days later. No problem. And then a couple days later rolls by and there's just like no notification, but it just doesn't show up. And the tracking link, just the page doesn't work. It takes us to not a defunct shipping company, a wrong shipping company, and the tracking link itself is just like, you know, your order, what's that? We don't know what you're talking about. And so eventually find out that like IKEA straight up just has two different shipping services that they work through, and they gave us like the wrong information. Oops. Not that bad, but it was just kind of annoying because then of course we had to figure out, okay, when is it showing up? Because it clearly didn't show up the day that they said it was going to show up. And so, you know, a couple days later, they're like, yep, here it is. Let's see, do we want to go... Burn now deals 800% damage if applied to targets afflicted with Frostfire. Might not be a bad idea. But do I even do burn? Because I have fire scythes. I think I have a lot of water. So no, let's just keep going Perseverance for a bit. Anyway, so eventually gets rescheduled. We get our desk, we pop it open, we start building the legs. Then we pop open the top, and the whole thing's just been crunched to heck. It's not like totally unusable, but it's definitely the kind of like, how to describe it. Blast of Scythes every 9 seconds. It pierces through enemies and does a ton of damage. 7,000 though. Otherwise, I could just increase my damage by 30% and not have to worry about it. I think I'll just go for the flat oomph for a moment. But we might want to save up this 7,000 for those like super cool spells. But yeah, so the desktop was crunched to heck and back again, so we're like, okay, fine. Take it back, send us another one. So they're like, okay, we'll be dropping by to, let's see, we'll be dropping by to pick up your tabletop on, like, Sunday. So make sure you're home and can bring it down to them. Okay, fine. What is this hand? I have no idea. I don't know what's going on here. But then, of course, they come here, they pick up the desktop from us, but there's no desk to replace it. So Shell's out of her desk for like a while yet. Let's see, pilgrimage staff. No, let's keep working on this tome. Let's actually do both of these simultaneously. Oops. But let's not get mobbed by werewolves. Okay, I think we're good. I've got like a whole party going on here. Whenever an ally joins you, you and your physical and magical powers increase by 1% up to maximum of 50%. How many allies can you get over the course of one of these runs? I hadn't really thought about it, but I guess the answer must be a lot. Let's see. Let's keep working on this Paladin's Tome. So we had to reschedule again for like an actual delivery, which is fine, but every single one of these shows up at like, not exactly crack of dawn, but do I want to just pick up the Hellfire Staff? No. There we go. I could pick it up. It might be better if I picked it up, but I'm not going to. Okay, Blizzard Wand, increase the damage by a bunch. I'm gonna banish the knife. Go Occultism. Power Flux, damage over time, Sacred Water. Whatever this Divine Armor is must be really rare. Because we are not getting it. Unless we haven't unlocked it yet. No, why would it tell me about it if I hadn't unlocked it? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so every single one of these is like, yeah, we're showing up somewhere between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And so, of course, you know that they're going to show up the moment it gets frustrating. So yeah, today I was just like hanging out, playing Unicorn Overlord, just waiting for them to show up. You know, there's nothing wrong with that kind of thing. Do we want to just get a Glacier Staff? No. I'm committed to getting this thing. I do plenty of damage. We don't need another one, maybe, kind of, sort of. But like, it's not that big of an interruption for me to like stop and wait for these packages to show up. But I like sleeping in. I don't like having to be like dressed and ready in case I need to like go down and help carry a thing in. So I'm not just like in my pajamas carrying a heavy desk up, you know, a flight of stairs on my own. Let's see, do we just keep doing... I guess actually Occultism is technically better for what I'm trying to do here. Oh. It's the Brim Reaper. He chase. It does a lot of damage, dang. Unfortunately, I can't, like... I can't exactly stop to heal in this circumstance. Oh, I survived. Alright, that was it. Cool. Okay. Upon obtaining a new weapon, you receive its corresponding faction's mastery. When you gain access to a faction's mastery, new abilities will be available when you level up. Possessing a mastery causes that faction's champion to appear in the world. Oh. Wait, what? I didn't mean to do another run. Get out of here. Back to main menu. There we go. Alright, so what are we doing? I have no idea. I picked up a bunch of blood gems. Let's actually see what I can do with it. So there's no out-of-screen meta progression. We just played as her. I don't know how to get Maeve. And who have I maxed out? Because I know I've put points into some of these characters. So I've put a bunch of points into her to give her at least... Oh, ultimate. Wait, did we have an ultimate move that entire time? We might have. This is why people always get mad at me for never reading the tutorial. Which, like, yeah, that reputation is somewhat deserved, but, like, I like learning these things, even if it means goofing it. Yeah, so what do we want to do? Oh, okay, so we can have actually either of these, and then... So we can have one of two passives, and then these glyphs modify them. Let's see, each hit has a chance to consecrate the ground, creating an area that does 60 damage every half second for 6 seconds. It's not a terrible idea. Wait, oh, no, it's up here. This is what I've been investing my money into. So after killing an enemy, move faster. Collecting a crystal, move faster. Invulnerability time. That's okay. We might as well grab the next perk tier. Every time you get 1,000 kills, increase your max health by 1. After taking damage, get healed by 10%. Eh. Taking fatal damage? Nope. I guess this is not that good. Huh. This battle scars gives me some healing. I don't know. Allies explode when they die. Killing 20 enemies within 5 seconds provides extra damage. After using your dash gives you movement and attack speed. Let's go with this one. I don't know. Do we want to go for the kill boost? Yeah, let's go for the kill boost. What else do we have? Enemies that die while frozen or burning have a chance to spread the effect in an area. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Increases, 2% damage for every life lost. A lot of status effects related damage. Extra attack speed, damage per ally on the field. Chance to apply burn on hits. Oh. Summon undead on enemy death. Freeze on hits. Okay, what else do we have? Because we have unlocks. I think these are just unlockables. We also have power-ups, so you can empower each and every one of these character races. So this does something. We also have glyphs that modify these further. So vampires can either get extra crit damage after doing a vampirism, gain shield after doing a vampirism, or lose max health but increase the amount of health drained by doing a vampirism. There's so many just layers of this. So during nighttime, vampires have a chance to drain 5 health every time they deal damage. Let's see, humans are healed by 14% of the max health over 20 seconds after dropping down to 25%. Let's see, what do we got? Demons. Demons just do more damage to enemies below a certain amount of HP, which is pretty good. Feels like this music is rushing me. We also have more passives over here that are just your standard stat ups. We also have familiars, so I've been using Hoot, which is very expensive. There's Salamander, and then there's Water Flux. And then they also level up. Then we also have runes. I guess I might as well equip all of them. There might also be rune word combinations. Maybe. I have no idea. What does an enchant give us? Wait. Oh, I have to buy 3. Okay, let's get rid of one of those. Okay, so we've enchanted it. Bargain rune +1. I might as well have it equipped. Here's the question. Can I enchant it again? I can. Okay, what else do we have? This is the Encyclopedia Exchange, but that's later. Okay, so I think with the red stuff isn't currently used by any of my things. Value of gold received, okay. Max out our health regen. Max out our health. I don't know. Before I mess around with too many of these things, I think the best thing for me to do is just to crank these stats up. Okay, give myself a little bit of magic armor. I think I might play as Reese. I'm just gonna max that out. Oh, and we can actually do this. No, I think I want to go back to this rune system and just buy a bunch of these. Because the bargain rune. I want to just keep upgrading this bargain rune so it's incredibly cheap. Okay, so the double enchant is starting to lose its effectiveness. Or no, that's... Oh, I see. It's going up by an even amount every single time. I see. So this is a much lower chance of getting 2 levels. But it's still a 100% chance. Well, that's a 23% discount on Secret Stellar items. I don't actually know how good this is going to be, but it's fine. Let's go with Paladin Boy. Let's go back here. Enemy power, so we have Silver Werewolf and yet more tentacles. Let's try and go for like much more of a fighty AoE build, maybe. Let's see, so what do we have at the moment? Hammer of Justice. Throwing and returning. And I think it's automatic. Whenever an ally joins you... Yeah, let's go for that stat. Those stats. And good bunch of hammers. Okay, ally joins you. I think I'm going to keep going for the whenever an ally joins you, gain stats. We'll have to go find more. Okay, Holy Spear fuses with Pilgrimage Staff, alright? So here's the question. It is cheaper, by a lot, actually. So my decision to be somewhat silly and go for that extreme discount, worth it. We're going to want to crank that up so hard. Because what I'd like to be able to do is actually loot the heck out of... Let's see. Grab. Whenever an ally joins you, keep grabbing this because I want to max it up. Or max it out. If we see the Pilgrimage Staff, I'll grab it. But when standing still, Circle of Light heals yourself. We do also have... Oh, Priest. Priest is different from Paladin. Sure. So, also fuses with the Pilgrimage Staff. I think we've seen the Hellfire Staff combination, maybe. Ooh, and just free rune on the ground. Now this is the one that gives, yeah, it's kind of like a knockback damage aura. It's the green one that acts like a magnet. Which is good, bad, mostly because I don't really need a magnet right now. But when life gives you multiple of them, maybe you pick it up anyway. Alright, we wanted to grab Glorious Presence, mostly just for the easy stat gain. Let's see. I'm going to banish the Fire Staff. We're not going to be picking it today. Let's see. And I could also invest some more into Faith, because we know that skills and perks, but we'll leave that for later. Let's see. Could do Knife. I think I just want to work on these. Okay, I'll just hang out here. This probably just gets me experience. Let's see. Keep going Sacred Water. I'll have to see how many unlocks I'm missing, because it feels like it's probably a lot. As long as you have a shield. There's also the Slime Staff, but that's Alchemist. No. Let's probably just keep going for my evolution-worthy weapons. The Holy Bibble? What does the Bibble work with? Thunder Staff, which I think we've seen, and the Hellfire Staff. So I guess we need 2 Hellfire Staves. Frost Sword, 10 seconds, Sword of Frost. Is this a weapon or just a passive? No idea. I guess I'll just kind of hang out here for the moment. The problem is I need more enemies to show up. I'm not killing nearly hard enough. Am I also just like fast healing for tons of HP? Well, there's the Hellfire Staff, so I suppose. Problem is I don't actually want too many of the elementalist perks, I think. We mostly just want that fusion and nothing more. Let me see. Don't want Thunderstaff, do want Sacred Water. And I think we mostly want to try and get this Hellfire Staff up to maximum so I can shuffle some of these off ASAP. And we're still looking for the Pilgrimage Staff, which I don't think I've seen yet. Oh, and I do have a shield on me. It seems like it disappears pretty quick, so if I can find anything that gives me more, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Let's see. Perseverance. No. Hellfire Staff. Because I don't think I've seen what the Hellfire Holy Water combo is. Maybe I have, but it was like a long time ago. And if I get more banishes, I might specifically try and spend them on getting rid of some of these elementalist perks, since they don't help me too much. If I get far enough away from the shop, do we get anything meaningful? We find some stuff. There it is. I don't actually know what hanging out near the frost relic, or frost, the fire relic thing gets me. It's probably a stat boost. I wonder if I attack faster. You know what? That's probably exactly what it is. Oh, and it's already used my ult. It's been flashing this whole time. Somebody probably noticed that. Okay, let's go back over here. Because, yeah, we have plenty of these. There's the Divine Armor. Little late, but whatever. Summons a Holy Aura around you for 5 seconds. Aura deals... Ooh, yeah, that's... Go figure that didn't show up. I think it's kind of a rare item. Yeah, so I'm just a walking AoE. 5 seconds after taking damage, recovers health, increase your physical and magical damage while having a shield. Let's go with that one. I don't actually generate a shield that often, but it's often enough. Okay, so there's the Hellfire Staff. So once the chests start showing up, it's not too bad. Or once the chests start showing up, then we can start getting our evolutions. Okay. Oh. Save people from corruption. Let's see. Whenever you receive a shield or heal, 30% of the amount received is replicated on allies. Let's grab that, because last time I kind of let them die. And we might as well actually try and keep a bit of a fight squad with me. And then I might as well use the big nuke. Or, well, not big nuke, but big stat boost. I'd like to get that, but we have to save this person from being gooped. Because this will also give me a 5% stat boost. Which seems, you know, worth my time and effort. I'll have to look, see if I can find some more side quests. Let's see. Thought I saw another one over here, but I guess it was just the shop. Eh. Hello, sir. Not that I can actually afford any of these yet. Some of them are good. Gathering range, HP, damage. I mean, the damage one is nice. I think well, I guess we don't have the Alchemist boost, so it's not quite as good. We're mostly looking for side quests and maybe cool abilities to pair with everything. Hey, Underworld Tome. Every 10 seconds creates a blast of hellfire that does damage and burdens enemies. Okay, so maybe I should actually do elemental stuff. Oh, I wanted that to pair with whatever. go over here, grab the Earthquake Shrine. And then just do a nice stretch. Oh, we wait. Do we want to get... Yeah, I'm yawning, you're yawning. Let's see, generosity. Do we want to grab this knife? No. Because we don't... Okay, so we want to discard the knife. The rest we can grab. If I pick up the knife, I no longer gain evolutions. Any faith weapon has a chance to activate smite. Sure. Unless... This may... it should count as faith still, probably. Even if it's a bit on the culty side. I guess increasing my HP by 350 is kind of good. I still think I've got HP in the bag due to that one meta progression perk, and we don't really need to scale too much more. Maybe on a higher difficulty level. Let's see. Targets take an additional 5% for every hit of smite they receive. Sure. Let's just get really smitey. I didn't even really mean that to be punny. It just kind of happened. I'm not even sure if punny is the correct description. It's somewhere in there. Okay, let's go back down to that other shop. I'm not sure if side quests show up as a like over time thing. Like some of these map features definitely just pop up if you're hanging out, and some of them are just like in place on the ground, or are randomly selected as you travel around. So it's one of those where I know at least for shrines like this, I want to move and adventure and stuff. Might as well use this ability briefly. Let's see. I'll just max out my armor. And I'm going to assume this AoE is doing big damage to most of these guys. Yeah, let's keep wandering until we maybe find like a magnet shrine or a shop with something more interesting. Because I want to see what happens with those. Both of these are smith related and kind of expensive. I mean, the attack speed wouldn't be terrible. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep hedging my bets. I want to see if there's a really good secret shop bonus. Oh, that was a whistle. Sorry. I want to see if there's a really good secret shop like paladin, priest, or templar item. This is max out my armor. I haven't found it yet. Let's just go for the damage flask. 30% extra damage is just... Oh, you can only buy one thing from an alchemist shop or secret shop. Good to know. That sound effect, the like sword clang, swing, whatever you want to call it. That is such a like iconic sound effect. I'm honestly kind of shocked I don't hear it more often. It was used frequently in the Mega Man X series. I want to say X4 specifically. And so like, yeah, that sound effect plays and I'm like, oh, it's that one. All right, I'm pretty sure Templar Shield pairs with the Divine Armor. Sick. I'm gonna just fight my way through some of these. Let's see. Increases damage by 800. Boy, it feels like I'm scaling maybe too fast. Nah, not really. Ooh. Big dude. Kill all the demons. Big dude. Let's just go kill the demons. Well, they're definitely tougher than most of the regular enemies. Did I take damage there? I have no idea. Hi. Okay. We want all of these. Any source of shield is increased by 60%. All of these are great. Whee! Okay, we haven't killed all the demons yet. There's one. There's two. And now we have, the Templar. As a party member. I'm assuming that grunting noise is our character taking damage. I'll admit this is a run that I don't care as much because I'm pretty strong. All damage is reduced for every ally in the field. That actually is good. I might as well go Enchanted Faith. Unfortunately, we haven't found a reliable way of getting shields here. It might be a perk or something that I specifically have to pursue. I'm also noticing I'm not getting nearly the amount of chests that I was accruing the last run. Like, we were swimming in it so hard that I was actually having trouble progressing. Not that you really progress or go anywhere. Okay, knockback, knockback. Like, these maps are big and empty, which I do think is a bit of an issue. It's a bit of an issue for this genre especially. That feeling of like, well, I want something to do, but there's nothing to do. Like, even the shops are kind of just like, yeah, they're there, but also I can't use them in a lot of cases. Also, the fire one is just firing fireballs out left and right. How did I miss that the last time? Not a clue. So HP regen, luck, or armor. I mean, it's worth going for at least a couple of those. I'd probably say luck. So impenetrable shield. Summons a holy shield around you. Shield aura deals 120 damage hit to enemies hit, and then a whole bunch of things. When shield runs out, generates an explosion. Targets take extra damage for smite. Shield increased. Cool. Okay. What does this guy have? That's the wall of fire, gathering range. I don't know. Like, maybe I'll just pick Fire Scythe for the hell of it. How much do I need for that one? 5,000. Never mind, that's not happening. Or if it is, it's like right at the end of the game. Oh, is that the wolf? Might be. Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna be proactive here. Did it die? I can't tell. Oh no, there he is. Come back here. I wish to beat the heck out of you with my bibble. Where's my armor? I have no idea. I have swirly aura damage and There it is. Just gives me Corruption Crown. No, we're looking for the Pilgrim's Staff. Everything else is kind of secondary. Oh, and there's our next ally, potentially. I don't even know if I need to worry about health here. Like, compared to the last run, this guy is just tanking it in a beautifully powerful way. Let's just hang out here, be stupid powerful, summon the Elementalist. You know, like, even when we take damage, it is barely anything. A lot of dice here. I don't actually know if I need the re-rolls. But I want her banishes. But I don't know if those are even replenishable. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Ooh. Was an enemy? Was that me? I've no idea. Am I taking damage here? I am, actually. It just doesn't matter too much because my healing is too good. It's just shields up while we have the experience shrine. There it is. Nice chest, hammer of justice, shield, tick crate. We want to put the bibble away. We want to grab everything else. Increase damage by 1,000. How tough are these enemies that I need an extra 1,000 damage? Maybe it's more notable specifically on higher difficulties. I could see that, actually. Hey, and there's a magnet. I actually know if we need the magnet either. What we need is that dang pilgrim staff. But, yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen it go by. And these guys don't have it. Yeah, do we just get the luck flask? Screw it. Right? I don't need a weapon that doesn't even fit my build a perk distribution. Get rid of the elementalist staff. I'll just increase my shield gain. Yeah, we have no more banishes. Keep going for the spirit gain. And just hang out for a moment. I feel like I need a list of topics, especially when I'm playing Bullet Heavens, where I'm just kind of like, okay, I've clearly run out of things to talk about kind of in-game, which is like kind of good bad. On one hand, it's like, yeah, maybe there's not enough quite going on to like really keep me engaged. On the flip side, there's kind of like a simple charm to like running around just mowing through enemies. I guess I was kind of writing about this the other night. Okay. Yeah, we need the pilgrimage staff for that one. We need a hellfire staff. Though it might be too late. There we go. Stay out of the goop. Make sure it doesn't walk on top of me. Did I just burn it to death? I think I did. Okay, and I'm actually taking an amount of damage here. Not an amazing amount, but an amount. Okay, these games are very much like comfort food for me, but some amount of me is almost kind of like, at some point somebody's going to figure out how to make an auto battler Bullet Heaven, and I'm going to be just like hooked in. I don't know how you do it. I guess the entire point of it is mostly just like building your character and watching them go. It would have to be almost like an incremental game. What the hell is this thing? I don't know. It looked like a, what is it, Limywix or whatever? I guess we want to just like wreck all of the man-eater plants. I mean, seeing as we're just sitting there and not doing much else, sure. I don't know if we actually get more resources. But I mentioned earlier that I've been playing, or I was playing Unicorn Overlord waiting for that delivery earlier. I don't necessarily know if that's a game that I'm like going to swear by as one of the better games that I've ever played. But some part of me just like really enjoys the idea of auto battle combat. Like it's just really fun. Oddly enough, not being in control. You kind of set up all of these things with, if you haven't seen the game before, you can program your moves Final Fantasy 12 Gambit style. And so I just set up my team composition, set up, like, program all their moves, and I just kick back and relax and just let the game go. Follow the priest to their destination. Okay. It says to your destination, but that doesn't make any sense. Let's see, I also see a magnet. I think that's his destination. Yep. Unfortunately, we're getting a lot of explosives, which is eh. Let's see. Increases. Let's just do everything in our power to increase the amount of shield we have. Seeing as I somewhat benefit from it. But I don't know if it's like an as I get older thing or if it's a like literally this is just like my kind of genre. But I love games where it's up to me to like build the strategy and fine tune it correctly. Every 5 seconds, throw a vial of Antichrist blood. Cripes. Okay. You just milk the poor lad dry. And there's the pilgrimage staff. That took some time. I don't think we have enough on this one. I don't even know if I care. Maybe the HP regen just for extra goof. Let's see. But like, I love incremental games. I love idle games. I especially love factory builders. And I think a lot of that mostly just boils down to I really enjoy building systems that play themselves, but I undeniably was the one that like put it all together, and it's kind of a matter of my own efficiency. It's another good example of this. It's not Per Aspera, it's the Zachtronics Alchemy game. Why can I not remember the name of it? Opus Magnum, there we go. Opus Magnum is another one of those games where it largely does just operate itself, but that's kind of the point of it, that you want to build these fine-tuned systems, program them together, and you just sit back and watch it work. There's a satisfaction in that, and I know exactly where this is coming from. There's a satisfaction in that where it's like I built this system, and you know, it might not be the most efficient system ever, and I can improve that. The reason why I like these games is because I grew up with The Incredible Machine. I hadn't thought about that game in like forever. I think somebody did actually gift me like a indie successor to it. Was it an indie successor, or was it even made by the same person? Might have been. But you know, as a kid, I wasn't very good at a lot of games, but I was pretty good at Incredible Machine, because, well, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't that good at it. I think maybe I was playing more on a free play mode and I was just goofing around rather than actually solving the puzzles. But it felt like I was good at it compared to like Commander Keen, which I was really bad at. Which, let's see. No, I don't know. I think that's a story for another time. Had a weird interaction on social media recently. That's been stuck in my head, but it's always one of those where it's like, do I bring up social media? It always feels like it's just a negative thing. It's one of those where, as a creator, I'm kind of incentivized to stay on these systems and lock myself to them, even if they're kind of a net negative on humanity. And like, I think on an ideal state, a lot of social media could actually be pretty good. I was one of the... I wasn't an ardent user of, say, MySpace that much. Shoots a rebirth spear every 50 seconds, dealing 4,000 damage. Sure. Every 50 seconds. That's... I can't imagine that's going to be that good. I have no idea. But, so like, I never got into MySpace that much back in the late 2000s. I thought it was kind of a confusing website and a little too, like, teen for me. Healing, generosity, heal, and then some. Impenetrable shield did a lot of damage. I don't think I actually really got my Hammer of Justice up, ever. Oh, unlock Familiar Jinn, Holy Pilgrimage, Vanquish Evil. I don't know what those are. Why did I hit the play again button? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have some stuff to spend. Did we get any more runes? We did. 1 gold for every 20. Yup. Okay, let's just enchant that. What does it do? Ah, increases that by a little bit. Useful. I think I still want to try and max the discount out. Because if I can get this up, or if I can even get multiple of them, it becomes nonsense strong. Let's see. Yeah, let's just max out our stats. They are maxed. So what do we do next? Heroes. So when on Plague lands with Corruption 9 with every character, might get me alternate skins? Not sure. Let's see, weapons. 800 snowmen, 30 silver wolves. Okay, so there's still an amount to... There's actually a fair bit for me to collect. Kind of. And way more over here, and it does not tell you what you have left to unlock. So that's going to be something to play around with. Let's see. Might as well boost this, so max health by 5 every 1,000 kills. Yeah, it seems good. Okay, max these out. And then at some point I should really pick some favorites. The Paladin was okay. I don't know. I'll have to think about these later. One way or another, Scarlet Tower 1.0, I'm just gonna alt-tab for a second, which I guess kills the music, but whatever, it doesn't matter that much. It is out now today. I don't know if they really plan too much more post-launch support, but it is $5 normally, down to $5.25 for the 1.0 launch, which feels very reasonable. That is about as competitive of a price point as you can get for a fairly solid bullet heaven. I know a lot of people are probably going to watch this video and be like, I don't know, I think I might just stick with Vampire Survivors. And I think that's entirely fair. But at the same time, Scarlet Tower presents a alternate flavor with some neat ideas that is just as good and has some interesting twists that I'd love to see developed upon further. I think those scalable passives are fun. I just wish there was more of that scaling on top of just the weapon leveling. And I think even maybe to the point where less weapon leveling, more interesting passive scaling would make it even more interesting. There's also the fun evolutions to play around with, though it does feel sometimes like I'm struggling to get them up. And then also the passive shop, if I can get that discount up. Like, imagine if I could get 1 or 2 more of those runes, get that discount down to like 90%, and I just wander around grabbing stopping at as many shops as I possibly can, so I can just like hoover up stat boosts. Oh, that could be really good. I don't know. For now though, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.